How's it going, guys? Mr.CrazyKid here, bringing you another awesome, amazing video. And in this video, we are here with another episode of Mr.CrazyKid's quick reviews. This one's not going to be as quick, unfortunately. Well, maybe fortunately. It depends on how much you guys like this series. Right here, we have Lego Ninjago City. Right here, alright, guys? This Lego set is over 2 feet tall. That is right, guys. Here is the size of this. So here's the size of a manta ray bomber. And just to compare it even more than I just compared it, we're going to compare it to the size of a minifigure. So let's take a look at this little minifigure. Here we have Ed. Hey there, Ed. If you guys want to see that, really, there's Ed. And there's Ninjago. This thing is ginormous. So let's not waste any more time, and we're going to get straight into the minifigures now. But yeah, here is Ninjago City, the box. So here are all the minifigures. Let me name all of them from left to right. So here you have Kai. And then you have, whatever his name is, you have Jamanakai Villager. You have Sally. You have this girl right here. Her name is Ivy Walker. You have a robot. His name is Sweep. Then you have the chef. His name is Severin Black. Here's Conrad. There is Mother Doomsday. Mother Doomsday. This kid here is Tommy. Then these two are Guy and Juno. Juno, her name is Juno. That was a bad pun. There's Lloyd in his street outfit. Then there's Lloyd, his green ninja suit. Then you have Coco, aka Misako. Then you have Jay. You have a Shark Army thug. That's right. No, you have a Shark Army gunner. And then you have a police officer, which is, nope, it's Officer Noonan. Hey, guess what, guys? Fun fact, the actor Super Kid Sean, his last name is Noonan. So Officer Noonan, that could be his mother, right there. His mom is a police officer, maybe. Well, I know for a fact she's not a police officer, but look, Officer Noonan. That's right. Anyway, guys, let's not wait any longer, and we'll get right into the review. First up, we're going to do the minifigures. Actually, you know what, guys? They're changing it up. Right now, we're going to do the review of the actual set, because that's what you guys came here for. Alright, review time, right now. Alright, guys, we're going to start off with the bottom part. I have taken everything off of it, and this is like just what you pretty much start with. Crazy thing about this, let's bring her over to the back. These are all, you guys may have known this by now, but these are all right here, if I can focus on it. These are all 1x2 tiles. But all of these tiles are all 1x2 little tiles. There's a bunch of little leaf debris around here, and there's a working elevator. Right now, I'm going to remove the elevator, but the elevator does get moved up and down. It can get stuck in between floors every once in a while, but I haven't had too much of a problem with it. Now, the only thing that doesn't make sense is that here's the elevator to get up everywhere, but look, there's that dock, but then nothing across. They should give you, like, they should add like an extra set that you can buy to add on to it, because these little pins here do add on to creator modules, which I do not have any. So I do not have a creator module, but if Lego did make something to go with this set, I bet you it would be, it wouldn't be the base plates, but it would be something to go around there, and it would be a transition from that sidewalk to the other thing. So they might call it like a Ninjago movie, like Ninjago City add-on set. So that add-on set would come with like some more water to put here, and then like it would have like a nice little waterfall that you can add to it. And then attached to like the little pinholes there and there would be like a little walkway around, and then there'd be a transition there, and there'd be a transition on the other side there, and that transition like would go down like steps actually, and then those steps also can lead over to the side of the elevator. Because, well, you might think, if you haven't seen this, that bridge right there, oh yeah, that bridge is going to lead to the other side, but nope, that bridge just gets cut off right there. That's the only thing I don't like if you were to like put this into a real life perspective. but it's still a great set. I love the way that they did these logs. These are pretty great. I love this. This is like probably the best detail I've ever seen in my whole life. These are all crowbars, and they're on one of these little like flexible bars, which is pretty awesome. And then you just fold them down, and just slide your finger across, and it just looks great. Well, I think. Down below you have a crab and some fish. So every single floor has one of these little things. You guys have probably seen those before. Comes with one of those little control panels. You guys probably have seen those control panels before. And there's a little frog over here for Sally to catch. In here, this blue door and these nice little like fan type of pieces, right? Like these fan out areas. In here is Sweep's apartment. I don't know if you guys are able to see it, but that's where Sweep would stand. And I will be picking up the camera a lot so I can get like a view of inside for you guys. But inside you have the spot where it would be charging right here. That's like one of the things that would charge them. And there's the other one right there. And then right there is some blueprints for Sweep. And then when I put the next level on, I can show you exactly what will be charging him. Over here, I can translate from the Ninjago language. So this sign right here says, just want you guys, that looks very much better. That sign right there says, play well. Yes, that sign says play well. This sign right here is not actually Ninjago language. Only the second two characters are Ninjago language. So yeah, only two of them are Ninjago language. I love the use of these little pieces right here for the bridge. That's pretty great. And I like the little spheres that they use. Right here, this is like strange. I don't really know what it means, but it spells Dotty, D-O-T-Y. I don't know what it means at all, but if you guys know what Dotty means, or no, sorry, Ditty, D-I-T-Y. Sorry, Ditty, Ditty. Oh, ow. Up here, the sign here says sushi, and then right here it says visit Bricksburg. So that's a reference to the Lego Ninjago, or to the Lego movie. I'm sorry. And this character up here is just an S. I don't know what that means. I think it stands for self. Right here you have a little bridge to get across the two apartments because on top there's little doors there. You have this little sign here, which this says, that says chi, but when you take it out, it spells chick. C-H-I-C. I think that that's a hidden message or something like that. Right here, 45. Alright, and then this one over here, high tech. High tech. Yeah. And these two beams right here, that beam right there, and this beam right here are both support beams. I like this use of these alternating pieces. That's pretty neat. The bridge actually just perfectly will fit Conrad's boat. Write down in the comments, what do you think came first, the boat or the set? Do you think they made the bridge the size it is first, or the boat the size it is first? Write down in the comment what you think it is. I really am looking forward to seeing what you guys write. So as you can see, it just barely fits Conrad. See, his head's right there. It just barely fits him. So yeah, and then on the other side, there's room for him to just come on through. Here's Conrad, and you can just come on through on his boat. Hang on. There we go. And then here, there's not really enough room for him to turn around. So unless he come out and then turn around like that, but then that would be kind of cutting it close a little. So yeah, that is the bottom area. Oh yeah, and there is some detailing with the water, like underneath the water. Right here, this is actually kind of funny. Something not good is happening. As you can see, there's something green coming out of the sewer. Alright, and over here, there's actually a sense of depth that Lego put into here. You can just barely see it, but there's a little green crease right here. That's to show that that's like more shallow, and then it's deeper right here. There's just black. So I like what Lego did there. Anyway, guys, on to the next level right now. Alright, anyway, here is Sweep's apartment. Here's the top. Here's on top of it. So here's what gets him charged. These solar panels right there, and you have some nice windows there. The shingles, like everything here. This is a really fun build because almost there's really no like continuous builds. Like there's really no like make 5 of these or whatever. Like unless it's placing like tiles down like the water, but like just like the designs of everything is so different. All right, so here you have a circle window, which is nice. And that door for it lines up perfectly with this area right here, with like the little bridge area. You can slide that. Oh, I forgot to mention, there's a little alleyway right here. I like the little alleyways that they put in the set. And then there's a ladder to get up. Whoa, this is blocking you. There's a little ladder to get up there. It's not on the other side, but there is one on that first side. This part right here is actually very stable. It's so much more stable than I actually anticipated it to be, but it's good. Alright, there you can see a little bed, and you can see a nightstand in there. With further looks, there is a television here. A television inside of here. Right, it says Good Day Ninjago. I'm sorry that you guys have to wait through all this, but the TV there says Good Day Ninjago. This area right here has some lanterns on the side, has a little teapot. On the inside, there is a little greenery thing that's made with a hairpiece. It's actually turned green. And here I haven't actually been able to decode the writing here. I believe it says, this isn't a dojo, it's a tea room. Alright, and there's a newly molded piece for this Lego set, actually. This is the first time it's appeared, I mean, like, so far in this review. This is the first time I'm going to show you the piece. And that piece is this piece right here. This is a newly molded piece for this Lego set. Alright, on to the next one. This is a big one. Here's what it looks like from the back so far. And if you see the stem right here, just pay attention to that closely. I will be getting back to that just a little bit. Yeah, I like this little dojo hat right here. And this has a bunch of little signs everywhere. This one right here is the only one on the side that has Ninjago language. That says Borg Industries. Over here it says Sale, right there. That says Sale. And then this right here says, that spells bank. So this right here says film. That says film on that little yellow thing right there. Alright, this right here says Ninjago, or no, Shadow of Ronin, Ninjago. Alright, and one thing that's cool about this is actually a new piece right here. It's a little bit difficult to see, but I can show it to you right now. This is actually a very cool piece. Right here. See, that's pretty cool. This one says Return of the Brick Separator. So that's what it looks like, Return of the Brick Separator. This one is Galador. Here's what this one looks like. It's Galador. Here is Cars. This one says Shadow of Ronin, Ninjago. I already told you that, but that's Shadow of Ronin, Ninjago. Alright, and then you can take that out and then plop it back in there. Close that up like that. But what I would do is I would just take your favorite poster out. You can close that door behind there. You can slide this in place. Close that up and you're good. Alright, down here, this propeller. I mean, it's a good propeller. Maybe not my favorite looking propeller, but I think it looks pretty good. And then for the rest of the signs over here, this one here says Comics. This one says Dragon Power, as you guys know. This one right here is a little bit more difficult because the writing was very small. But this one here says JB Robotics. I'm sorry. Man, my Ninjago reading is not that good today. Alright, over here says All City, then that's X over there. Alright, and yeah. This is probably another one of my favorite details. They stuffed those things inside of there, inside of that little thing right there. That was pretty awesome. I was like looking forward to that when I got the set. So yeah, those are all the Ninjago characters, and I love the little alleyway that they put up here. That's pretty neat. I like the alleyways when they lead towards the elevator back here. And there's another one of those. And this thing right here I will show you, and that thing right there I will also show you. On the back there's a little knob. That green thing that you saw, right? Well, that thing is a little secret. That thing pushes out your money. And now my money's falling all over the place. There's 13 $100 bills in there. And they all load up in that little stash right there. Alright, so you can take this, place it in there. If you new Lego people didn't know that. So yeah, money is all filled up there. And then you can take your ATM and just place it back there and start spitting cash out again. Alright, here's the comic store. That folds back up. Here's the comic store. You have a door that goes inwards, and it does like bring you down a little. And then in the comic store, there's some nice stuff. Here is action figures, and there's the counter. Over here you have these Starfarer. These were some Lego sets that they originally had. These are just sitting in there. These are some original Lego sets. So Starfarer cards. There's one of Ronan. There's a Kai. There's a Lloyd one, and there's like a bunch of other ones. There's even Unikitty there. So yeah, that's the comic store. And then here is the sushi restaurant or whatever. And here is a raw crab, another raw crab that's waiting to be cooked. Then you have some tools off to the side. You have some seating for the customers. And I like how it's like at like the angle right here. That's pretty neat. And then this door just opens up like that. And there's like a little crab thing here that's kind of posable. Move it up and down, move the arms a little bit. Alright, that is that level. Wait, guys, wait. Like there's a little stairway that brings you down there. That's pretty neat. And then there's another one of those things up there. And now here's the main action feature. As you can see, there's a little crab in there, right? Oh, he's cooked. There's cooked crab. Magic! Alright guys, here's a secret. Just flips. Now it does fall out because of one reason. Someone said they were having trouble with it, not in the comment section, but from a YouTube video. They're having trouble with it. That's because they weren't closing the top like you normally cook a crab. You have to close the top in order to cook it, or uncook it, whatever you guys want to do. So yeah, that's a really cool feature that they've integrated into this place. And they've actually integrated it very well. This is actually supposed to be like an air conditioning thing. And it worked out very, very well. There it is. Okay, so now we're going to put on the next level. Here's the next level, guys. Alright. Now, actually, hang on. You guys remember this thing I told you to look at, right? Well, I'm getting very close to there. I have to put on a top that really suits it right there. Like that, boom. There's the name comics up there. And then this right here actually lines up perfectly, which is very, very neat. So in here, there are some speakers. And let me bring you guys upwards. So there are some speakers in there. So there's the speakers. There's a thing from the Lego movie. Capos says believe. Over here are just a bunch of like little nooks and crannies. You have like perfume bottle or something like that. Then you have like a horn, a unicorn horn. You have a yellow frog, and then like there's like might be like a taser or something like that, like a fun like gun pistol, like like a toy one, like a laser pistol, laser pistol. Anyway, guys, that's that level. Now we're going to move on to the next level. Here's the next level. Just place this on here like that. Alright, here is what you see so far. Here's what we should have so far. This is actually one of my favorite designs here, with this lime green here. That's really, really cool. Over here you have a Ninjago with a golden mask. And then over here you have another Ninjago with a orange hat and an orange scarf. I love the use of this giant canopy piece used for a window. That's pretty clever. And then you have some other stuff there. That's pretty neat. There's some guitars on the outside. This is just like a crazy quality shop. And this is actually where this girl would love to go shopping. I forget her name. But let me just tell you guys what the name is. The name is, Sally, Juno. Juno likes to shop in here. And these hats right here must be the umbrellas, I'm guessing. You have a very nice cherry blossom tree over here. The only problem with this is that it's very hard to pose to get it the way you like, because not all angles are your favorite. There's really only one way that most people like it. Like, most people like it in their own one way, and it's very hard to get that one way. Let me just squish that down a little more. Alright, and then here back on the elevator, this can come on up like that. Just gonna bring it down a little. Alright, and then you have another one of these things. But now the elevator stops right there. Well, it doesn't, but it does. There's a little attachment there. This part right here leads you to the door. That's how you get into that place. You have to go up the elevator and you have to go into there, which can be pretty scary if you're a real human. It can be pretty scary. And if you want to get to Lloyd's apartment, you can come up these stairs and onto this balcony here. But while we're over here, look at this. That says caution. And then this thing right here, there's a stout at the end because of the cherry blossom tree, which is actually very, very clever from Lego. And over here, this is actually blocked off. This door right here is blocked off. It's blocked off. You know, because they don't want you going through there. Alright. And then, you have air conditioning pretty much everywhere here. Like, there's an air conditioning vent. Alright, but in the store, there's a bunch of things. Like, there's a little skateboard right there. That's pretty neat. And then you have some nice hats over here. And then there's some perfume stuff, and then some other hats. And then you have, it also sells some cell phones. It's like a variety store. And then you have a little golden frog up there. And then this is the door that I was talking about. You can actually push it open. So that's the cool thing. Well, you can. But yeah, and then all around the place there's two of these nice little lights. Those are pretty nice. I think they add a nice little touch to it. So yeah, that's that area. There's nothing in here. Originally when I saw the set, I thought there would be something in there, something cool in there. But nope, nothing. Just where the elevator stuff is. Alright, and then up here, this is actually a really cute little apartment. I really like it. Here. I'm going to have you guys peek through the window. Alright, in there is like a little bookshelf area. And then up top, yeah, there's like a trophy, toy car, lava lamp or whatever. And then you have this cool little like display type of thing over there for Lloyd. You have a rock and roll poster that says ED or Ed. I think that's like a, no, not rock and roll, that's like a karate guy. Alright, over here you have a nice little microwave. You have another TV, you know, from the actual set. Another TV, it says Good Day Ninjago. Here is, like, there's like a little cabinet there. You have like a little stool there. And then there's the bed for Misako, and I'm actually going to show you, here's the back. There's some signs there. And Misako has like a little message thing right there. Alright, so that is Wu and Misako, back when they were, you know, fighting and everything. And yeah, Lloyd's bed does come out, so you can get better access to Misako's bed. Alright, so that's nice. And then, yeah, you have that. And then you can hide his green ninja suit in the attic of the house. Alright, and guys, if you're planning on getting a set, one way to line up all like the buildings on the side is line them up by the elevator. So if the elevator spot is in place, then you're guaranteed that all the other spots are in place. Alright, so there's the top level, and then the elevator, you can bring it all the way up to the top. Now there is a lot of tension at the top one. This is actually the most challenging build I've ever built in my whole entire life. I mean, if you were to talk about sets, this would definitely be the most challenging set because of this build, this certain build. It's this pufferfish. This pufferfish was actually very, very difficult to build. It was one of the last things you build, and it was actually very difficult to build. The squid here is just plain adorable. Right here, This says rice and shine. That's funny. Rice and shine. That's pretty funny. This is some great detailing with like the doors here. I like that with the door handles. There's a big use of these pieces on the top area. This top low sushi table does rotate, which is pretty neat. Alright, now you have a little hammer right here and a fish. And there's plenty of seating for everyone. You have the menu, and then you have a big tower right here. And that's really it for this level. Yeah. You have one more button for the elevator there. And these are stairs leading up to the bathroom. And this is the original sushi hat guy. This video is getting very long. I'm sorry about that, guys. I mean, this is a big set, but I didn't intend for it to be like 30 minutes. Oh, I remember Ronin REX. That was like only 500 pieces. That was like 30-minute review. And then I have like a big one like the Ice Tank, which is almost 1,000 pieces. And that's like almost double Ronin REX. And that set only took like 7 minutes to review. That was hilarious. Here's like the bathroom, the actual bathroom itself. It fits on there nicely. That part, when you're carrying it, this part is most likely to fall off, like the bathroom and everything on top of it, because it's only on with 4 studs, and it's not very heavy. And that's where your head would be, and you would need to like keep it on there with your chin. And this part is like, listen. Or just look. See, it's not. It's on there good, but it's not. The bathroom has a sliding door, and it has some soap in there. It's got a sink, and then there's a toilet over there. And I have some toilet paper, or whatever, there's pink toilet paper. There's a little window. So, yeah. It's nice. And then you have the last part of the whole set, the cell tower, which sits on top of the bathroom and looks great. There it is. Alright guys, here is the set itself. I'm going to come on out here, and I'm actually going to place this on my little white thing over here. Guys, that is a set. We're gonna move on to the minifigures right now. It should be a 40-minute review. I'm sorry. 40 minutes, guys. 40. Jeez, we have really overdone it. If you want me to do it faster, just tell me. I can make a faster review. I can make it just go a little bit faster, and it would probably only be like 25 minutes. Alright, guys. On to the minifigures right now, and then the video is just gonna end. Alright, guys? Alright, guys. We're in for 10 likes this video. 50 subs. We're 2 subscribers away, guys. We're so close. 2 subscribers. Either 2 or 1. I forget. We're like 1 or 2 subscribers away. You guys, we got this. We can do this. We are part of Team Mr.CrazyKid. We can do this, guys. You guys can do this. I'm counting on you. Alright? I believe in you guys. Alright? Just hit that subscribe button and we can get to this special. Alright, guys? I will do what you guys want in a reasonable range, and we will just get started right now, guys. Alright, in 3, 2, 1. Let's go minifigures.
Take my hand and we'll go away to a different place. Float on air and we'll hide away. I'll be your escape. Look up and feel the shifting winds tossing us around again.